Go ahead.
Coach, just thoughts on the game, hit a couple posts, not a whole lot going on.
Yeah, I mean, look, we had our chances, right? Like, we feel like we controlled the game, possession, chances, everything. We had a lid on the net tonight, just where it wasn't going our way offensively. And their goalie played really well, missed it on a couple breakaways. Put it into a 2-on-1, hit some posts, and just one of those games. We just couldn't find a way to execute on offense, and the power play really struggled.
Coach, you mentioned the power play struggling. In your mind, what wasn't working to that?
Just execution. That's it. Just execution. They were just sloppy, and they let one bad rep become 5. And you can't do that. You got to be mentally tougher than that.
Coach, the first period's going your way, out shooting Miami 14-4, and then the ice starts to tilt. What was it that changed from what you were seeing from the Raptors?
Yeah, I don't think the ice ever tilted in their direction. I disagree with that. So I don't know what you're looking at.
In terms of your top line, when they're not having a night like that, how important is it for your other 3 lines to try to come up with something?
That's just it, right? Like I think our top line was a little off tonight, right? They just didn't execute the level that we'd seen them in the last month. That's going to happen. Other guys got to step up. Sammy Court stepped up, pounded one, and got a big goal for us to get it to overtime. But the other forwards have to step up, and tonight they did not.
When your offense is working the way it is there anything that you want to change from a coaching standpoint, or you just kind of...
It's just getting pucks and bodies in the net, just like the goal we scored on, right? Like we got a shot through, and Cruz did a great job getting that front, and the goalie never saw it, and that's how you're going to score against the hot goalie is make sure he doesn't see it.
What did you see from McGurn and Dowd in their first game back?
Yeah, I mean, fine, right? They're obviously not quite back in game shape, but they did what they could to help us, and I think that they got this under their belt, and they'll be even better tomorrow.
You guys went perfect on the kill. What was working in your eyes today?
Yeah, I thought the kill was really good, and Haz was really good, and it was good, special teams wise from that standpoint. But the power play was about as bad as it's been all year.
What did you see defensively that kept the game so low scoring?
I think their goaltender was the biggest reason. And just lack of execution on our end was a huge reason why we couldn't put the puck in the net. But I thought defensively we were fine. I thought we didn't give up much. They had a few good chances, and they're a good team. They're going to get their chances. Haz was fine. There's nothing he could do on either one of their goals. It's one of those games. It's a tough game because he wasn't seeing a ton of action. What'd they end up with? How many shots?
21.
Yeah, I mean that might be the lowest total all year. So I thought defensively we were good. I thought our D-core was really good. They managed pucks for us. Again, they got a bounce there to go up 1-0, and I was proud of our guys for tying it up, finding a way to tie it up, and we got a point tonight. That's the way we got to look at it, and we got to come back tomorrow and hopefully get 3 and win 4 or 6.
What does that do confident? I mean, I know it's not just about like silver linings or moral victories, but to force overtime, like you said, I mean, the ice wasn't really tilted their way. You guys are making plays, pressuring the puck, but when you force overtime,
I think it was one of those games where it felt like, geez, like we may not get one. Like their goalie was sharp, he was competing, he was just square, he was really good, and our guys just didn't have the juice like we've had to put goals in the net like we have over the last month, and our top line certainly didn't. And that's going to happen, right? They're not going to be perfect. They're not going to be the best line in the country every night. That's impossible to ask of them. But when they're not, other guys have to step up. And tonight, we didn't have any other forward step up. I thought our D-core tonight was really good. I thought they were not just because Sammy scored, they were just solid. They did their job. They moved pucks. They defended. I thought our D-core was really good for us.
What do you think needs to happen tomorrow night to wash this one out?
Just wash it, right? I mean, we know we can be better. I don't think we were bad tonight by any means. It's hockey, that's why it's a great game. The great equalizer is goaltending, and they're a good team. They were opportunistic tonight, and they'll be better. I thought they were pretty flat tonight too, and they'll be way better than they were tomorrow than they were tonight.
So you have Logan Morrell on the ice for a lot of big faceoffs. What do you see from him in the faceoffs?
He's our best faceoff guy. He competes, and he won a big one there in overtime, and we just couldn't generate. And then obviously we had a little bit of a sloppy change, and that's the danger in having 3 forwards out. We've been undefeated in overtime is when they put us on our heels is bad gaps, and that's what happened. But we've won a lot of games with 3 forwards out this year too.
One more.
Speaking of the defense, Lincoln Keene on the injury report tonight. Can you tell us anything about his status?
It's not major. He it was just something that happened in practice this week, and if this were playoffs, he probably could go. But the fact that we have a week off next week, it gives him the opportunity to rest it for 2 weekends and make sure he's 100% healthy when we play North Dakota.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, guys.
By the way, when you win, Braden, just a tough loss overall. How do you guys bounce back from this?
Yeah, all in all, I think we played all right. Stick to the process and get more bodies to the net. I think we got the puck to the net, just no bodies there to put it away, and obviously I thought their goalie played pretty well.
Coach said it felt like there was a lid on the net. They kind of feel like that on the ice for you guys.
Yeah, somewhat. I think we could bear down when we do have those chances, but yeah, like I said, like the goalie played fairly well. We got to be better tomorrow, bear down our chances.
Led the team in block shots tonight. What do you think was working?
I think we were fairly aggressive. We could probably be a little bit better, more detailed, but yeah, when things broke down, we did a good job recovering.
And your teammate Sam Corey scored his first goal of the season tonight. How big is that?
Yeah, I mean, especially in the moment, it was like awesome for him. Like he's kind of been up and down this year, and I think the last couple of games he's really been finding his game again, and that's awesome for him to get that tonight.
When your top line's not clicking as much, what do you guys have to do offensively to support them?
Yeah, we just got to rely on the rest of our team. Like they're high point scorers, but you can't win in college hockey if you have one line. So, and not that the other lines played bad tonight, but yeah, we gotta rely on 4 lines. You know, if one line's not going, the other 3 need to step up, or 2. You know, so.
And Sam's goal, there was a lot of bodies in front. Talk about that. How important is it just throughout the entire game?
Yeah, just, I mean, yeah, especially at that face-off, they switched hands and hit a one-timer, so that was good, and we had bodies at the net, and obviously when the goalie can't see it, you have better chances for it, so.
In a low-scoring game like this, how big was it for you guys to just keep it a 1-goal game throughout the entire time in defense?
Very important. Like, I don't think we gave up that many good chances tonight. I thought we had good gaps throughout the whole ice and defended very well, so it was a good defensive game.
And you put, I mean, I know obviously that score on the power play, what do you see from that? You put a lot of pressure on it, and you force obviously a lot of penalties from early on.
Yeah, I think that was just our skating. They couldn't keep up with us right away, but yeah, it's obviously good when you're drawing penalties like that. It means you're doing your job 5-on-5, so.
Interference call on you early in the third. Looks like a good clean check. Did you think it was the right call, or do you think that it was a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, biasly, I thought he touched the puck, but we had our power plays. They're going to get theirs. Refs usually try to call it pretty evenly, so it wasn't like a huge surprise. It was a pretty big hit late in the game. We had more power plays than them, so yeah, I don't know. Could have been called either way, probably.
Like you said, it felt like a pretty decent defensive game for you guys. What do you think was clicking in your D-core specifically tonight?
Yeah, I thought we had good energy and just chatter on the bench. We were rolling pretty much all 7 all night. I think everyone probably played a good amount of minutes. So, yeah, I think it was good, positive, detailed hockey back there tonight. So,
How frustrating is it in a game like this where there's nothing that jumps off the page as a bad game that you guys just can't come away with the win?
yeah, it's obviously like you want that win so bad, but I thought our process was pretty good. Tomorrow our power play will be clicking, and if we stick with that process, I know we're going to get the results that we want.
One more. And what does it do for energy? I mean, not like, obviously Sam gets that late goal, but just they get the goal, their goalie's playing really well, but just to force overtime, what does that do for the team?
Yeah, like to get a goal late like that, like you feel the ice basically go from here to here, and now you're playing downhill, and yeah, it's something I thought we honestly could have had a couple chances after he scored that to put it away even, but yeah, tomorrow we got to get it done.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Just